Well, there are several ways to recover your device. If you have a screen lock or have forgotten your Gmail account. In this video tutorial we'll explain step by step how you're going to recover it. Since we are going to use a completely different method than the previous one. The easiest way for you to recover your device is by following all the steps, guiding you so you can find a solution and not miss any details. Because when we advance there's always something in the video tutorial that you'll need. You're going to forget something we've said. So the easiest and fastest way to solve this problem. By watching this step-by-step video tutorial, you won't miss any details. Also, the other thing, as we said, this is a different method than the previous one, since in the previous one we also used a method without a PC. But we did something different. For those who want to see other, completely different methods, they can leave in this video description and in the first comment, so they can see the alternative, method number 2 of this same device. Well, the first thing we're going to do is connect what? It is connected to a Wi-Fi network before starting the recovery process. We're going to connect. Once we're connected, we'll get to where it appears, where we see the device that already has a lock. Also finally with the forgotten Gmail account. And also for those people who are always watching our video tutorial and are always active, we want to tell you that in this let me tell you that YouTube has enabled our session of a community of members for those people who want to support us, or who are always supporting us on our channel, and you can subscribe since we're always on that community. We will be posting videos in advance so that you can always stay tuned for those who are always watching our video. You can also comment on any concerns you may have. We will do our best. The possibility of always being there, responding to those comments. Here we can see that this was the first thing we did. We had a screen lock and what we did was reset it. We formatted it at the time we restored it. Now, with this same block, we also have the Google account section here. We're left with those two options, the Google account and now the screen lock. But for those people who didn't know about the block, if you know your Google account, I recommend adding your email here. Once we have added this email, we click on Next. And we add the password and it will give us access to get to the home page. This way you'll avoid having to watch this entire video tutorial. You won't see the entire video tutorial if you do this. Another alternative would be, which tells us an email address or a phone number. When we create an account from Google, we always add what is a recovery phone number. If you have the email address or the recovery phone number, you have to add it on another phone that it's not blocked, and then you write the number here. You click Next and you'll receive a verification code. When you receive that verification code, add it here. You click Next and then it will give you it will give you the option to recover your device. But let's say you don't have their email or phone number. Then I recommend that you watch the complete video tutorial step by step. I'm taking this step so you don't miss any details and can find a solution and recover your lost or damaged property. We're going to click here where it says Forget Gmail. Then we'll write anything here too. We also write anything here, doing. We'll do this process for about 35 seconds. After we complete this process, we will enable a feature that we will need later. We're going to do it. After we do all this, let those things happen. 35 seconds we're going to go back. What's backwards? Let's do it. It doesn't matter if our phone gets locked up here. As we can see, it's completely blocked. This usually happens that when we do that, it blocks the phone. So what are we going to do now that that time has passed? We're going to go back what's backwards. Now we're going forwards. We click here, we arrive here, we're going to click here where it says add new network. Then we're going to hold this little nut, we click here. We're going to click here where it says reset and we're going to reset these two options. We reset these two options, we go back. Going back, we're going to click here where it says add new network. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Now, click here several times. We go back here, we click here to see the entire network. Now we click on add new network and this QR code appears. As we can see, we now have the QR code we need. We're going to click on it, we're going to click here on this screen. Here where it says gallery, where is the gallery, we're going to click on these little lines. We're going to click here in the gallery, we hold it, we select this one. Option that says storage permission here where all the apps are there, and here we're going to write the following. We're going to write Chrome. Chrome, you see it's not showing up, we'll delete it. Here until it appears, it's already here, we're going to click on Chrome. We're going to click here where it says open, we'll click accept and continue. We say no thanks here and now we're going to write ours here. Official page called David Sell here we will write our page. We're going to put it here so you can see it. We're going to spell it out. I-V-I-C-E-L-L Ibicel. This is the one that's going to come out. Then we select this page that appears here. Then this option will appear, you're going to click here to understand. You're going to scroll down and go to the last options. Here you will also be able to find many tools that we have here. Many tools where you will also be able to access these devices and these tools. Here we're going to be able to go to this last one. We're going to click on the option that says Apps David Sell. Then, while we're here, we're going to do the following. Let's look for two nuts. You'll also find many methods here. Methods, we're going to find two small green nuts. Two little nuts. Let's find two little nuts that it appears here with a direct connection of two small nuts that are in green. It seems the internet is a bit slow. We'll go down until we find those two little nuts I'm telling you about. We're going to go down. We're going to scroll down here and we'll be able to find these two little nuts. We're almost there. Here are these two little nuts that they are here. We are going to give you direct access. We are going to click. Now that would take us to this section. You'll also be able to find these two little nuts here. They're going to find these two little nuts. They're going to click on it and now it would take us. This section would be the Galaxy Store option. It would take us to where the Galaxy Store appears. While we're here, we're going to click on it and now it's going to ask us for an account. Samsung, for those people, we're going to install it here. If you don't have a Samsung account, I recommend creating one on a device. Unlocked so I can give you access. Then, when you add the account, you'll add it. You create the account, you're going to add it here, then we log in, we click on everything. Once it is fully added, the application installation will begin. Now that application will be fully installed. Once the application is fully installed, we will click on Open. Let's open the application. We open the application. Here we're going to click on System, down here. System, being here. Let's look here now. Here are Google services, Google Play. Let's look for Google Play services here. Let's find them, they're here. We're going to give you information about the application by clicking on the 3 dots. And we're going to disqualify her. We've disqualified her, she's already completely disqualified. We double click back, let's wait for it to come out of here. We're going to click it, we'll double click back, double click. Okay, we're going back in. Now here in the magnifying glass we are going to write activity. To this one that appears here first is Activity Manager. We're going to click on Download Application. Now we'll wait for that application to fully install. Let's open the application. Here in the magnifying glass we'll type WIZ and this little Turkish thing will come out. The one that says Android Setun or Zatoon Android. Now we're going to scroll down and go. Select this option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th option that appears here that. It says Predefet Setun Wizard Activity. We're going to click on it, then it will go away. This screen will continue to flicker. Now what we're going to do is restart our phone. When we restart our phone, we'll see that it lets us access the home screen. If it lets us get to the start, then what we're going to do is, if it lets us to access it, we go to settings and what we have to do is reset our phone by eliminating all those errors that remain on our device. But if we see that our phone screen is still flickering, we will use the following method. That's why it's always recommended to watch the step-by-step video tutorial. I'll take this step so you don't miss any details and can to easily troubleshoot and recover your device. Simple and quick. We'll wait until it starts completely. As we said from the beginning of the video that in the video description and the first pinned comment have more methods. Let's lower the notifications. We select the adjustment, which is the little nut, and if we see that it still gets stuck, the screen on our device keeps flickering, what we're going to do is turn it off. We turn it off, then we'll press the button when it turns off so it vibrates. That our phone vibrates completely and that the screen turns off. The screen is already on. It vibrated here, it turned off, now we press the power button. Press and hold the volume up button simultaneously. Let's wait for our phone to turn on for the first time. Now it shuts down, restarts, and starts up a second time. Once our phone has restarted for the second time, we will do the following. When are we going to wait? This would take us to this section. We go to where it says Wipe Data Factory Reset. We click where it says Factory Data Reset. We'll wait for it to reset everything, then we'll go back to the cache here. We say yes and then press the first option, causing our phone to completely restart. When our phone takes us directly to what? It's at the beginning, we're going to complete the recovery process. Apparently when our phone starts up, it seems as if the account hasn't been deleted yet. But I'll explain the quickest option, to be able to configure it and give it access to the start. I'm going to pause the video tutorial for a moment because this reset usually takes 2 to 3 minutes. Well, I've just started our device. We're going to give you the following settings, now, It appears that it is not blocked because it gives us the option to skip. Let's connect to a Wi-Fi network. As you can see, it now gives us the option to skip, that's normal, don't worry. Now we're going to get to the point where it will give us the option to bypass the Google account. If you follow the steps like we are doing, you will be able to solve it. This problem is solved and you'll be able to recover your device without needing of using the PC. As we had said at the beginning of the video, in the video description and in the first pinned comment, we have other, completely different methods for those. People who want to try other methods can solve it this way. Way without PC and with PC, in the description of the. We have a video method that works with a PC and also without a PC. For those who want to try a different alternative. We also have another method different from this one. Now we'll wait until it gives us the option to bypass the Google account. Now we'll see that option to skip them, it will appear twice. Yes, then they have to be first. I'm paying attention to everything so that you can also do it there on your device. We'll keep waiting until this option appears. We haven't cut the video here either because there are always many. People write to us saying that these video tutorials are not always real anymore. But in this life, since there's all sorts of things, people always comment, it's their opinion, after all. But if you follow the steps we've done, having done this from the beginning, you realize that it's completely real, because if it weren't real, I wouldn't give you access. We also have another alternative to this one, for this same different model that is a little shorter. This is a slightly longer video tutorial, but the other one we have is also a bit shorter, where you also go to be able to recover your device. From there we won't be accessing any QR codes. We're not going in, we'll be doing it another way. In a different way. It seems it's been delayed, but now we're finally going to arrive. As far as the option we were discussing with you. Here we will see the option that will give us the option to skip the count. From Google. As I told you, this same option will appear twice. It's here now, it gives you the option to create, add or skip. If you can create a new account. I'm going to skip ahead so as not to make this video any longer. Tutorial. Now click here where it says, do not copy, and it will appear again. Where that Google account appears, we click skip again when we click it. For the second time, now it will give us access here to Google services. We'll give it to you. We accept, we click on skip, we click on OK. We'll wait a few more seconds here so there's no need to reset. Phone, because our phone has already been reset. Now what we have to do is add a new account. Add what is a new screen lock so that I can to use our device in a very easy and quick way. Without needing to use programs or anything like that. Without needing to take it anywhere to get it fixed. This video tutorial explains everything exactly as shown. If you follow the steps, you will be able to solve it. We're going to click here on skip next here. We'll finish this. That's all for this video tutorial. As we can see, our video has now been fully recovered.